This is Roger Struckoff with Syscon TV, and we are at Cloud Expo West in Santa Clara in the year 2016. Can you believe it? I mean, this is like, okay. Anyway, let's carry on. Peter Stefano with Impiger Technologies is here, and he's going to tell you all about everything that the company does. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Tell us everything that the company does.
Well, thanks for the time. Impiger Technologies, we've been around since 2004, about 12 years. We are a custom software development engineering firm. We specialize in cloud applications, from helping customers that have on-premise applications migrating to the cloud. We've helped customers design brand new apps in the cloud. We also specialize in mobile apps. We've helped startups with building mobile applications for their business, to Fortune 50 companies with their mobile apps. So it's mobile app development, a lot of cloud work. We also are Microsoft Gold partners. We do a lot with all the Microsoft technologies, open source. But our focus, quite frankly, is everything from strategy and consulting all the way through the development, test, and support of custom applications.
Mobile devices and data flows and trying to keep track of that in the cloud. This is a huge issue.
Well, it is. You know, a lot of what we've done, companies have a lot of automated processes with like ERP systems. But even with the automation, there's still a lot of manual handoffs. So we've done a lot of front-end workflow where we use mobile applications to help further automate these ERP, CRM systems. But yeah, there's a lot going on there, and it's an opportunity, quite frankly, to do things differently and for customers to take advantage of things they couldn't do before.
You talk about the cloud. Are your customers migrating to the cloud? Are they already there, or sort of everything in between?
Yeah, the answer is yes, right? Because, matter of fact, we just did a webinar not too long ago and did a little bit of a survey. But even if you look at a lot of the data, it's rare that anyone is not doing something in the cloud. Yeah. And it's very rare that there are people that are just on-premise. So there's a lot of movement to the cloud, but today I don't think it's a technology or a price decision, because that's all been very accommodating. It's really a business decision, but we've seen all the above.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the one thing that appears to be contradictory but isn't, is that maybe only 10% of workloads are in some form of cloud right now, but 100% of Global 2000 companies are doing something in the cloud. And of those workloads that are in the cloud, most of them are very innovative, and a lot of that, of course, would be mobile. So it seemed like all the cool stuff is in the cloud.
Yeah, but I also think you're starting to now see a shift. I think in 2015, for the first time, security wasn't the first item on the list of concerns. Now it's still two, so security, people are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to move everything to the cloud. But I think you're going to go from more of just the innovative, edgy things to more of what I call bread and butter that run enterprises, because again, there's an advantage, there's a cost advantage, there's a flexibility, there's a mobility advantage, which is being demanded more and more. But it'll take time, but there's definitely a push beyond what I would call just the fringe type of applications.
Yeah, no more, not just POCs and whatever weird initiatives you want to do. So security from the get-go, security inbuilt, how do you address that? I mean, and you must still see companies that are maybe a little lax.
Well, again, like I said, it's, even though in the surveys we've seen it's number 2, it's still a high concern. And it's all about good planning. I know the customers we work with and the platforms we choose to use to help them with their applications, security's got to be a major concern. It's got to be built into the fabric of any plan when you're implementing, to make sure. And of course it also depends on the type of company and the sensitivity of the data, but regardless, you've got to really have a strong plan, and security is very important.
You mentioned research, so how do you keep up? You've got to, this is evolving, things are, with mobile devices, I don't know what's going to happen a year from now, but you must have to try to figure out.
Well, part of it is our engineering organization's got partnerships with all the major players, so we do get access to devices, operating systems early. We have a Center of Excellence lab for mobile, so we're always not only looking at but testing all the most current devices and operating systems. Same thing with cloud, working with the major players. I mean, again, with Microsoft, we do a lot of work with Azure. We're connected with them and AWS, and it's just really important that not only do we work with our partners, but we do a lot of research, you know, on the net, and we talk to customers and prospects, and yeah, we have to do our due diligence for sure because it's moving so fast.
AWS and Azure are growing, I think.
Yeah, by far. I mean, those are the two big boys. There's other ones out there. There's that big blue guy and a bunch of other ones, right?
This stuff's growing. It's not going away. So, so you're probably not going away either. So how do they find your company online? Where should they look?
So impigertech.com. It's impigertech.com. Go to our website. Learn a whole lot about us. We'd love to hear from you.
Beautiful. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. For Syscon TV, this is Roger Struckoff.